Hi everyone, greetings for the day. My name is Priyanka, and for the epic fails and solutions, I picked up the topic Microsoft Windows ME Millennium Edition. Let's see what are our takeaways. To begin with, giving you a small background about the epic failure. Uh, Microsoft Windows ME was released in September 2000, and we considered this as a significant misstep in the history of operating systems because it attributed to multiple technical issues and user experience issues. While it encountered numerous problems, frequent system crashes, and extensive hardware compatibility challenges, it's one of the most glaring issues as to remove real mode DOS support, which led to the incompatibility of Windows ME with a sustainable library of older software and games. This not only frustrated users but also created a massive credibility gap for Microsoft. Discussing who was affected, um, majorly end users frustrated. They encountered system crashes, system errors, system freezing, which endured in a lot of productivity loss. And also, IT support was a big cost for the organization, uh, which is Microsoft again. So many users had a lot of technical difficulties, and plus there were a lot of business disruptions as well because a lot of businesses relied on the Microsoft ME. They had a lot of operation disruptions, like in their day-to-day activities, any organization, which indirectly led to a financial loss and decrease in overall efficiency. Some of the financial loss, revenue impact, of course, for Windows, and they also had a reputation damage. The failure tarnished Microsoft reputation for reliability and user friendliness, and also it took a lot of cost for Microsoft to have to re-establish, rebuild their branding, and also to go ahead and market the new available Windows XP, and to bring in that trust cost a lot in terms of financial cost for Microsoft as well. So, a significant investments were made in marketing to promote Windows XP as a more stable operating system. While we diagnosed the problem, one of the key pointers was a rushed development to Microsoft ME, because companies want to keep up with the leading softwares, changing user requirements, hence rushing into um, releasing a new software into the market could be one of the major reasons for the downfall or the failure of Windows ME. And DOS support removal. The decision to phase out real mode DOS support without a strong compatibility layer caused major issues for older softwares. UI changes changing to the user interface was criticized as unnecessary and confusing and inadequate testing. Any development has to go through several testing to understand any failure and to be able to fix those failures at those stage. While a deeper study with the Windows ME turns out that there were no enough testing before the operating system was released to the market. So the rush development cycle led to insufficient testing, allowing many issues to slip through the cracks. While understanding this issue, what could be the resolution is probably shifting to Microsoft XP. Instead, Microsoft decided to pivot and focus its efforts on developing Microsoft XP, a new operating system designed to address the shortcomings of Microsoft ME. um, User reception. Microsoft XP received a considerable more positive reception compared to Microsoft ME, thanks to its improved stability, compatibility, and overall user experience. Also, technical enhancement. Microsoft looked forward for on the XP as more technical enhanced, improved its architecture that addresses many of the technical issues that users had encountered with Microsoft ME, collecting that same data from ME, and they made sure that the next operating system has all barriers built in to withstand that error. And usability improvements, Microsoft made sufficient usability improvements in the new operating system that they released after ME. How could that have been avoided? Is probably enough testing, comprehensive testing, ensure throughout testing covering hardware and software compatibilities, real world stress scenarios, and user experiences. Quality assurance, integrate quality assurance as an essential part of the development process to detect and address defects earlier. Extended development cycle, basically avoiding avoid rush in developing a operating system just to keep up with the new technology, but also incorporate a longer development cycle with ample time for testing and refinement. Communication with hardware partners, collaborate closely with hardware manufacturers to ensure driver compatibility and preempt potential issues. Legacy support, prioritize compatibility with legacy applications and provide a smoother transition for users, avoiding abrupt changes like the removal of real mode DOS support. Some of the lessons learned, we've jotted them down. Basically, understanding here about the importance of testing and having a longer development cycle, and to understand that we can follow the same legacy with minimal changes or needed changes that a user can incorporate. And here I've jotted down some of the references that I've picked up for this topic. And thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of your day.